In this presentation, I would like to take a look at setting the timing for your Honda GC series engine. Before we get started, let's take a look at the expectations. Before you set your timing and install your valve cover and install your sump cover, the governor, and the thrust washer, you need to make sure the instructor signatures have been addressed for the proficiencies that you performed on the internals of the engine. So rod bolts and installation of internal components and things like that all need to be signed off before we complete the timing. There's also an exercise, kind of a pre-timing exercise that you completed in class when we went through the timing presentation. Took about half a day. You need to have that completed along with the notes as well. So the purpose of this particular video is to get your engine timed correctly, rather more specifically your valves timed correctly. Let's make it happen. To set the timing on these GC series engines, there's two ways that you can do it. If the engine is installed on equipment, the easiest way to set the timing is to completely remove the camshaft pin and then set your crankshaft to top dead center. And if you check out, and here it's a little bit hard to see on camera, there's actually an arrow that lines up with this casting mark here. Or you can simply look down the spark plug hole or install a screwdriver or something, and you can look for the point where it stops moving up and down. You can see that that moves along with the piston, and you can feel a little bit of that hang time that you are at top dead center. Once that is done, you can actually push down on the camshaft and you can turn it. You can see how it slips the belt with the engine all assembled and everything. That will help you to get your timing correct. It is not possible to replace the timing belt without disassembling the engine. Please keep that in mind. The easy way to do this with the engine together, I think, is to simply remove the timing belt from the crankshaft. Now I can rotate the cam separately from the crankshaft. So what we'll do is we'll line the crankshaft up to top dead center, again using that little arrow, and then we will line up these marks. And you can see that up here on the top. There's a mark there and a mark there. They have to be flush with this surface here, okay? So if it's on a piece of equipment like a mower, you're gonna end up putting a mirror down there. You can also notice that the cam lobe is perfectly centered between the two rocker arms. So with that lined up, you can then install your belt with the engine open, of course. Either way, the timing ends up in exactly the same spot. We're just gonna give that a cursory double check. Everything looks really good as far as that's concerned. Our pin is correctly aligned and everything is ready to go. This has been a look at how to set the timing on your Honda GC series engine.